Hey guys, welcome to the Touchdown Table. I'm Ryan, that's Tyler, that's Jordan, and it is finally time for our Week 1 predictions. Regular season's here, we made it. First game, Thursday night, Bears at Packers.
Yeah.
We get it. Bears at Packers, big rivalry, kicking off the NFL's 100 years. Let's make our picks for that.
Quick preview. Me and Tyler will be at that game.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to do a video based on that because it is the first game of the season, so we are very excited for that. We want to soak in every second of it. So we don't know if we're going to be video or not, but we will be there. We will definitely, hopefully, talk about it.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up, though.
Yeah. Because I want to enjoy the game as much as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of talking about us being there, let's talk about how this game is going to go. Who wants to start? I guess we'll go left to right, and then next time you can go right.
All right, kind of like a snake, all right?
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
like snakes.
And we're doing score
snake draft
predictions
today.
too, Jordan. So
What, score predictions?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay, wasn't prepared for that. So
I can start. I know my score prediction.
I can make it up on the fly. Here
Okay.
we go. We have Packers at Bears. In this one, I gotta pick my Bears here. Now, you might call me biased, but I truly think the Bears are the better team. They're at home. It's going to be a fun game to kick off the 100th season, the two oldest franchise in the league. Basically, the two founding franchises, although the Bears are technically the founding franchise, but Packers, throw you out of there. We don't really care about you. Cheeseheads are going to get shredded on Thursday night. Let's see, score predictions. I'm going to say 27-24 Bears.
All right, well, Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback, but that Bears defense, they're going to hold him off enough. Give me the Bears defense to hold up Aaron Rodgers just enough to let the Bears hold on. Give me the Bears 28-20.
All right, we're going to go all across the board. Bears here, I'm picking the Bears as well. Ryan said it, especially since it's earlier on in the Matt LaFleur era. Aaron Rodgers isn't going to perform very greatly, especially against this defense. I'm picking the Bears score of 34-27. Next game, Rams at Panthers. Tyler, go. All right. I'm picking the Rams in this one. I'm going to say the score of this one is going to be closer than you might think. 35-31, another high-scoring game there. Jared Goff and that high-powered offense is going to put up a lot of points in their first game.
Yeah, I'm very high on the Rams. They're my Super Bowl pick. I think they get to 1-0 here. That offense, just all the weapons, Cooks, Woods, the receiving core, Gurley hopefully coming back, and Jared Goff I think is actually a pretty solid quarterback. Give me the Rams 23-20.
I'm going to take the Rams as well. I'm not going to really sum anything up. I'm just going to give you the score. I'm going to say 35-28, Rams win. Next game, we have Redskins at Eagles. I start with this game. This is going to be an interesting rivalry. Obviously, Case Keenum has been named the starter for this game, so Dwayne Haskins will not start. And obviously, Carson Wentz coming back from injury, so quarterbacks are going to be fun to see. But I just do think that this Eagles team is a lot more talented and has more chemistry and has more success in the past than this Redskins team. I'm going to give this game to the Eagles. Let's say score is 32-21.
All right, I know Carson Wentz is coming back, but Carson Wentz, I just haven't bought into him yet, and I do think this Redskins defense is underrated. Upset alert, give me Washington 33-31.
He's a big Washington guy this year. It's going to be
He
interesting
is,
to see. And I'm on Washington's side as well. I do think they're going to be a lot better team this year. However, I'm still picking the Eagles in this one. It is in Philadelphia, so I'm going Eagles. 24-14 is going to be the final score of that one. Now moving on to another 1 o'clock game, the Bills at the Jets. This is going to be a very good game. Two teams that have improved vastly over the offseason this year.
It's a tough one to pick.
Yeah, I'm still kind of thinking about this one, but I'm going to go with the Bills here. And I'm going to say this is going to be a decently high-scoring game. Bills get 31. Jets get 28. It's going to be a very close game. It's going to be back and forth throughout the entire thing, but give it to the Bills.
All right, yeah, I agree that it's going to be a fun one to watch, and I think it's going to be a close game, but I think the Jets get this one 28-24, Sam Darnold, late game winning drive.
Mm-hmm. And in the past, I've talked about how much I like the Bills this year. I've hyped them up. But first game of the season, Jets at home. I think Le'Veon Bell's going to go out there and show people that he's still alive in this league, and then he wants to really prove something. He's going to go out and have a game. Jets are going to win this game. Let's say the score is 24-20. Next game, Falcons at Vikings. This is also going to be a fun game. Two teams that didn't do very well last year trying to prove themselves this year. And I'm going to give this one to the Vikings just simply because they're at home and the Vikings home field advantage is pretty cool. Skull, stuff like that. I'm a fan of the Falcons. And I don't really like the Vikings because they're in the Bears division. But I think they're going to be able to pull this one out. And let's say score is 28-24.
All right. I do think the Falcons have the better offense, but I think the Vikings defense, they have a ton of talent there. I think they're a top 5 unit in the league. I think Minnesota's going to get a late stop, late to hold on, and get this win by a score of 30-23.
He's high on the Vikings
I
this year,
am.
too.
Watch out for them. They're going to be in the NFC title game.
All right, I'm not just completely copying Ryan here, but I have the same exact score prediction and the same exact
Whoa.
winner, 30-23. I'm going Vikings win this one.
Copycat.
All right, next one, Ravens at Dolphins. I'm going to choose the Ravens here. I feel like that's not too difficult of a game to predict. The Dolphins probably going to be at the bottom of the league this year.
Yep.
I'm going to say the score is going to be 27-17 in favor of the Ravens.
Especially after the Dolphins traded away their 2 best offensive players, I think that this one easily goes to Baltimore. Give me Baltimore winning this one 30-14.
It's a rebuild in Miami.
Yes, it is.
Officially.
Hashtag tanking for Tua, or as Ryan thinks, hashtag tanking for Justin.
Yeah,
We'll see.
that's a different video.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We still got a while for that.
So
one.
Yeah.
I agree with them. I think the Ravens are going to be pulled out this game. Dolphins kind of, they're going down.
Yeah.
So
The
Ravens.
fish tank.
Yeah, we're going to give this one to the Ravens 28-14. Next game, Chiefs at Jaguars. This is going to be a fun one,
It
too.
is.
Jaguars trying to
Whoa,
prove
actually.
their defense again this year and their offense as well. And Chiefs, they proved themselves last year on offense. Defense, not as much. So it's going to be interesting to see this game. I can't not pick the Chiefs there. I mean, the Chiefs have been so dominant. And I think the Jaguars are going to be a decent team this year. But the Chiefs are the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to be able to pull this one out. Let's say the score is 34-27.
Now, I agree with Jordan when it comes to the Chiefs winning this game, but I think with this Jaguars defense, Patrick Mahomes isn't going to have it as easy as he's had in years past. You know, that's a really good defense that got even better in the offseason. I agree that the Chiefs come out on top, but more low scoring. Chiefs win it 20-17.
Interesting.
A low-scoring game for the Chiefs, very surprising. Ryan did say that as well. The Jaguars' defense is going. They haven't really been terrible. It was just the offense last year. I mean, the defense definitely did take a step back. I think they're going to be near where they were 2 years ago at Saxonville. However, I'm still giving this one to the Chiefs. I'm going to say the final score is going to be 31-27 in favor of the Chiefs.
All right.
Next game, 1 o'clock as well. Titans at Browns. I don't know why I said it like that. There's a lot of people that are saying this is a really important game for the Browns because it's going to be a tone setter. If they lose this game, all the Browns fans are going to be going crazy, although it's the Titans. So I'm still going to pick the Browns to win this one. I actually not going to have it being a high-scoring game. I feel like there's just going to be a lot of pressure there in Cleveland. It's going to be a score of 20-17, a close one. The Browns still win it.
Yeah, you know, the Browns, you know, you said it, Tyler, you know, they have to prove that they were worthy of all this hype and that they're the best team in the AFC North. I think they are the best team in the AFC North. I think they win this game 31-14.
Yep. And I agree with my two buddies right here.
There you go.
Not really to explain much more. I'm going to give this one to the Browns, 24-17. Next game, Colts at Chargers. This will be
We're moving on to 405, by the way.
Yes.
After
Gotta say
the
thank you
Kansas.
for that.
There you go.
This is going to be an interesting game to see Jacoby Brissett go out there in his first start this year and probably for the whole year unless something goes really wrong. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Colts fare in actual gameplay without their quarterback Andrew Luck, who recently retired. Check out the Colts deep dive for more on that.
Mm-hmm.
But Colts at Chargers, it's just so hard not to give the Chargers this win. Even though Melvin Gordon's not gone, the Chargers still have a lot of talent, and the Colts, they're getting used to having a new quarterback. You got to give it to the Chargers here. I'm going to give the Chargers 28-17.
Okay, so after that little weird noise, you know, I said it in that Colts video. I said that this sudden change at the quarterback position just came so close to the start of the regular season that the Colts went through so much thinking that Andrew Luck was going to be their starter. OTAs, draft, training camp. They went through all that thinking Andrew Luck was going to be QB1 when this game was happening. Jacoby Brissett just doesn't have enough time of being seen as that QB1 to be ready for this game. Phillip Rivers is just too much for this Colts defense, I think. Chargers win it 31-21.
I'm going to agree with that. You really just said it there perfectly. Not going to be enough time. The Colts are going to struggle on offense. They're only going to put up 13 points, while the Chargers are going to put up 27, and the Chargers win that one at home. Congratulations to them if that actually happens. All right, next game now.
They don't have a home field advantage.
Yeah, they really don't. All right, 405 game as well. Bengals at Seahawks. Now the Seahawks are a team I talked about this in another division. I think they're going to win the NFC West.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be a very good team this year. Russell Wilson's going to prove that he got his contract, or that he deserves his contract. DK Metcalf is injured.
It'll go if he got his contract.
Yeah.
He's gotta prove
Show
it.
me the paper, Russell. Post it on Instagram.
DK Metcalf is minorly injured right now, but I think he'll have big implications for this offense as well. Their run game has been actually absolutely extraordinary. Bengals will improve this year, but Seahawks win that one, 31-21.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks are the better team, no doubt. I'm not as high on them, but I think just really that defensive line against that Bengals O-line, especially with first-round pick Jonah Williams being out for the year, that was a big blow for their O-line. We look at the Seahawks D-line, Clowney now with the new trade, Ziggy Ansah, LJ Collier. I mean, there's
Legion of Boom, question mark?
Yeah, Legion of Boom 2.0. I was just going to get to that.
Yeah.
Seahawks defensive line is too much for Andy Dalton. Seahawks are the better team all around. They win it 41-20.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it here. I agree with what they say. I'm not going to add anything else. I'm just going to give you a score. Seahawks, 38. I gave it to you again. 38-21.
He says with great certainty.
Yeah. Next game, 49ers at Buccaneers. This is going to be a cool one to see. We have Jimmy Garoppolo facing against Jameis Winston, both kind of trying to prove themselves as Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt, plus in the preseason wasn't playing so well. Jameis Winston, obviously this is his year to prove himself. Check out the Jameis Winston film study for more on that. It's one of our favorite videos. But this game, I kind of like both of these teams, but I'm going to have to give this one to the... who do I want to give this one to? I really don't know. This is going to be a fun game to watch.
You can pick
I'm going to give it to the 49ers. It's going to be a close game. I actually like this Buccaneers offense this year. Defense not as much. So I'm just going to give it to the 49ers. I think it's going to be a score of
Devin White.
24-21.
All right.
49ers.
You know, basically, just to sum it up, Jameis Winston turns the ball over too much, and this 49ers defense is one that's getting better. This is going to be a close one, and it's two teams and two quarterbacks that I really think have a lot to prove. Jimmy trying to prove he's the answer in San Francisco, and Jameis trying to resurrect his career in Tampa after being taken number 1 overall. Give me San Francisco in a close one, 19-17.
Interesting.
All right, Jimmy Garoppolo is coming back. Hopefully he doesn't get injured this year. A lot of things have happened there in San Francisco. But I'm going to give this game to the Buccaneers.
Oh!
Yeah, and here's why. It's early on in the season.
I don't hate this. I like
Yeah,
it.
I wanna
This is
hear
early
this.
on
Let's
in
hear
the
it,
season.
Yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo struggled a lot in the preseason.
Yeah.
Of course, that's just preseason,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's going to take him time to get back into the groove after this injury. If this were later on in the year, my decision would probably be different. I'm going to say this is a close game, 24-21 in favor of the Buccaneers.
All right. Next game here.
Next game, Giants at Cowboys. And before you think I'm crazy, I'm doing my best Michael Irvin impression here.
It's going to be fun.
Here we go. I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to win this game at home against the New York Giants, their rival. The final score of this game is going to be 27-21 in favor of the Cowboys, and they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Love it.
That last part's not true.
No, that last part is not
Yeah,
true.
we're gonna do that. But good. First of all, good Michael Irvin impression, and then
Thank you.
you say, you said your score.
Very much respect to Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
You just get excited. I like that.
Yeah, not wrong with being excited.
Woo!
Whoa.
Lone Wolf, yeah. All right. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the Giants have opened up at Dallas for a long time.
It really
I
has
don't
been.
know. Like
It's
just
usually been
me.
on Sunday Night
Yeah,
Football.
but they
Glad it's
switched
not.
that
I
up
don't want to
here.
watch that game that much.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. But you know, I mean,
That's
I
probably
just
the
think,
game we're watching. It's kind
Ugh.
of this. Yeah. Okay.
you amateurs don't have Sunday ticket. But anywho, sorry. To,
NFL Network right now.
okay, sorry to flex on you.
AT&T.
But my pick.
Yeah.
Hey, my pick. I just think that, you know, the Giants' offense is just like Saquon Barkley, and then like that's it. Like I don't
Evan
see.
Ingram.
Okay, yeah, Evan Ingram, but I just don't really see enough targets for Eli Manning to go to. It's just there's a little bright spot here, a little bright spot here. They do have some promising young players on defense. Cowboys, will Zeke play in this game? Who knows? There's reports going on right now that he might be able to get a deal done in time.
He's back in Dallas.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know, but you know, Dallas is just the better team overall. I think the Cowboys win it 34-23.
For all the reasons that I said, I'm going to agree with them on the Cowboys. I'm going to give this one to the Cowboys, like I just said, 32-24. Next game here, we have Lions at Cardinals. This is going to be a fun one. I've said that a lot, but it's going to be a fun one.
They're all gonna be
Kyler
fun
Murray's
ones. It's
first
football.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all fun. That's true.
This will be
at
fun.
home, in front of his home crowd. A lot of eyes are going to be on Kyler Murray. It's going to be a really fun game to see. And Lions trying to prove that they're, building and hopefully trying to get better here. This is a tough one for me to pick as I'm not too high on the Cardinals, but I'm not too high on the Lions either. Although I'm going to give this one to the Cardinals and Kyler Murray. First game at home. I don't think Ryan agrees with mine, but I think that even if it's not Kyler Murray, I think that David Johnson, Christian Kirk, all those guys are going to be able to rally in front of their home field. Okay, I don't know why that was so hard to come out, but I think that they're going to be able to get the job done. And I remember this game that happened a while ago. It was Lions at Cardinals, or the other way around. And David Johnson got hurt, and my fantasy season was ruined. It was week 2.
Yeah. Well,
It
I
sucked
don't.
first week.
I don't know why you said I disagree because I'm taking Arizona here.
You just gave me a look.
No,
You just gave me a look. All right, go.
Yeah, I'm not high on Kyler Murray long term, but I think especially in these first few weeks, teams don't have film on him. He's a new type of quarterback to the NFL, so I think this early in the season he's going to be dangerous. But I think teams are going to catch on to his style of play and learn how to stop him a lot more. The offensive line for Arizona is a concern, but it's kind of like Tyler, how you said with your San Francisco Tampa Bay pick. If it's later in the year, maybe it's different. Since this game's in Week 1 and in Arizona, give me the Cardinals by a score of 24-17.
All right, Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray, of course, that offense looking to be something absolutely great. But I do think they're going to have a setback in their first game. They have such a completely different offense. Cliff Kingsbury's coming into
People who are not high on Kyler Murray give Kyler Murray the win, but the guy who's high on Kyler Murray is going to give Kyler Murray the loss.
Let me explain here. Cliff Kingsbury's offense is going to be completely new to the NFL, and he's going to realize that it's not going to shape out the exact way he thought. I do think this team is going to be very much improved from last year. Kyler Murray is going to be a good quarterback. I just think there's going to be a minor setback. There's not going to be a lot of points put up for the Cardinals. I could be wrong, but I'm picking them to lose this game. Lions win it 28-10.
Oh, decisive amount too.
Yeah, exactly.
Over and out.
Week 2, things will change though, I feel like, for Arizona.
Right.
All right, now Sunday,
Now
your
your
fun
football.
one.
Yeah.
Defending champs, a rivalry that we've seen for the past couple of years. Steelers at Patriots is going to be a very good one.
I love this
I'm
matchup
saying
every
the
year.
defending champs win it this game against the Steelers. Big rivalry, like I said before. I'm going to say this is going to be a high-scoring game, 35-31 in favor of the New England Patriots.
All right. We all know the Patriots are tough to beat at Gillette Stadium. I know Gronk being gone will hurt. Chris Hogan leading will hurt. But they still got that diverse running back core, and they still have the greatest quarterback of all time. Patriots win it 30-27.
And I'm going to have to agree with you guys on the Patriots here. I have chosen the Patriots to win the Super Bowl this year. Go check out the Super Bowl prediction video. I am just plugging a bunch of videos here. Go check them all out. But
Let's go look at all of them.
Yeah, just watch them all. They're great.
Good.
But I'm going to give it to the Patriots here. Like I said, this is like one of my favorite games every year. It's just so fun to watch, especially with that Jesse James trauma that happened, was it 2 years ago, I think?
Yeah.
So it's going to be
That's
interesting to
crazy.
see, but it's going to be a fun game to watch.
Yeah.
A very powerful offense, big rivalry. I'm going to give this one to the Patriots, 38-35. Close game.
Yeah.
Before we go to the next one, we have a quick shout out to the new set that we have here. We have the 2 signs
Yeah.
made by my dad. Thank you for that and his organization as he is standing over there. Next one, though, this one Ryan's going to like. Texans at Saints. It's a Monday night game. First of 2 on Monday night, as there's always 2 on the first week. So I like both these teams in this game. I think they're both going to be good. But it's the Saints in the Superdome, and I just think that the Saints in the Superdome, first game of the season, that crowd's going to be hype. Drew Brees is going to be hype. That whole team's going to be hype. I think that the why am I saying Patriots?
Yeah.
The Saints are going to be able to pull this one off. It's going to be a fun game. I'm going to make this a high-scoring game. I'm going to say 41-35.
Wow.
Whew. High-scoring game.
Yeah, so I think we got 2 Super Bowl contenders in this game, and I think we got a lot of talent, and I'm really excited about the talent the Texans got in their trade frenzy on Saturday, but I don't think that talent will be ready to play to their full potential week 1 with just less than a week to learn the playbook, and it's just, I don't know if Kenny Stills and Laramie Tunsil and all those guys are going to be able to fully integrate themselves into the offense that fast, which I don't blame them. It makes perfect sense.
Stupid people.
And then, of course, you got Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, one of the best offensive units in the league. Solid offensive line with some good young guys, Ryan Ramczyk, Eric McCoy. Two good teams going at it, but as Jordan pointed out, in the Superdome, hard to beat the Saints there.
Mm-hmm.
Saints 26, Texans 16.
I like that, not biased.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something you guys didn't mention: the Saints are still mad from what happened last year.
Oh,
yeah, they're gonna show it. They're gonna have a
Swinging.
big offensive day against this Texans defense that just recently lost David Clowney. I do think the Texans are gonna put up a good fight. I'm gonna say that the end score is going to be 38-31 in favor of the New Orleans Saints.
and we go to our last game here. Tyler, start us off.
All right, it's the Broncos at the Raiders. Another Monday night football game. This one's a very late game.
Yeah.
I'll stay up to watch it anyways. I don't care.
Same.
I am going to choose. This is a fun one here. I'm going to say Vic Fangio and those Broncos win it in their first game. Antonio Brown isn't going to be enough to win this first game for the Raiders. Both these two teams, I think, are very even in talent at the beginning of this season. I think that defense, though, is going to stop Antonio Brown and that Oakland Raiders offense and win this game with the score of 24-21.
Yeah, and I know what you're saying about, they're going to stop Antonio Brown, but I feel like people are just forgetting that the Raiders got Tyrell Williams in the offseason. He did some nice things with the Chargers. I think he's actually going to be really solid with them. Raiders, at home, their fan base is going to be very energetic with it being their last year in Oakland before they head down south to Vegas to start next year. Yeah, there you go. That receiving core is good. I mean, I think another year with John Gruden's system, they'll be better. Should be a fun one to watch, as should a lot of these games be in week one, but give me Oakland winning it 23-16.
And you said that you shouldn't forget about Tyrell Williams. That you also shouldn't forget about how good the Broncos defense is in Von Miller.
Okay.
And I think this
Is
is
Von
going to be
Miller
a
going
close
to cover
game.
Tyrell Williams?
No, but he's going to pressure the quarterback, and that affects
Don't
the
forget about
quarterback.
Bradley Chubb as well. He's going to be
Yeah, Bradley Chubb too. The defense of the Broncos is going to be interesting to watch this year. I'm not very high on either of these teams. I think this game could go either way. I'm going to say it's a low-scoring game. I'm going to give it 21-17 Broncos for that one.
All right, so there's our week one picks for the NFL. And that's just crazy to
It's
say.
starting, baby.
It's super exciting as we're filming this.
Wow.
We're 2 days away from the season. When you guys see this, it's going to be tomorrow.
Wow.
The Bears and Packers
It's-
game happens.
It's happening. It's
really
actually
crazy.
happening.
It's
It's like
where the
that.
fun begins.
It's like that
Oh,
The
yeah.
Office meme. Oh my gosh, it's actually happening.
There you go, there you go.
All right.
I got to wait extra long. I got to wait till Monday for my Texans.
Yeah. But you still got football, right?
There you go, yeah. We'll take it. It's just I got
I'm loving it, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Thank you
go.
guys for watching. This has been a long video, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to split this up into two parts because it's
He's
a
not
prediction
gonna-
video.
Yeah.
We can't split it up into two
Not
parts.
going to do it.
Nope.
I want you guys to like this video or
No.
dislike it if you don't agree. And if you're disliking, let us know why you're disliking because we are
do that.
genuinely curious.
I mean, we don't mind it. Dislike, but if you're
subscribe,
going to, let us know why.
like I said, comment.
Yeah.
And this is going to happen every week. Hopefully, we can do
Yeah.
predictions for each week. And we will see you guys later.
Yeah. See you guys.